Hey guys, welcome back to Detroit Tesla. Like I said last night in the night drive, I'm doing a day drive today, 11.3.3 FSD in the daytime. Haven't experienced it yet in the daytime, only at night. So we're going to do a little bit of highway driving. I went a little bit farther this time compared to my last drive on point 2, so we can catch a little bit more highway. It's going to try changing 2 interstates to get downtown. So we're navigating directly downtown to the Renaissance building. And that should take about maybe 10-15 minutes of the drive. And then we will get some city driving like we always do. So let's see how the car does. So far, so good. Very bumpy road here. Now, usually there's 4 lanes of traffic here, but this entire mound road from, I believe, down all the way to 10 Mile, all the way to Hall Road where we were last night, is under construction, as you can see off to the left. They've been doing pipes since last summer, and they kind of paused in the winter. So FSD definitely slowing down to catch the speed limit of 40. Doesn't need to do that. And I was referring to the lane change, but then I realized the car is correct. And we need to get out of this lane. Because this is the correct lane to be in order to merge onto the freeway. Alright, let me just make sure the navigation point is set correctly, and I'm going to do a full screen here. Alright, cool. I was just about to put the speed up. Should be going a little bit quicker now as we, get onto the interstate here. Okay, that's good. It's already bumping itself up to 70. Good. That was good. Just gonna change lanes here. Good. Let me just make sure yet again. Alright, cool. Because I saw something, a name I wasn't familiar with at the top right. So in about 2 miles here, we're going to merge onto the next interstate. Sorry if there's interference, guys. Nice keeping this right lane the way it should be doing it, because we do have our destination, rather our first merge onto another interstate. So let's see how I handle this traffic merging onto the highway, because I know their lane ends. Nice. Good. Giving the person a little bit of room, kind of like tapping the brakes a bit. And that person entered good, so we're good. Now, last time we did this drive, we took this 75 south, next interstate is about to merge, and those signs over there. The issue we had was it needs to stay in this lane that we're in now, and then it needs to merge to go 75 south, not go into this lane here. So let's see. Okay, so far so good. It's kind of starting to slow down, which it should. No, let's put on its blinker. Okay, that's good. That's good. I thought it was gonna go right. And all right, cool. So maybe last time it was just a fluke, but if you remember, it wanted to continue on 696 that way, the other interstate. So I've never had that problem ever when I use Navigate on autopilot. And maybe it was just that last time it got confused for some reason. So good. Sorry guys, I had to disengage there. I don't know what that was in the road. Let me report that. Needs to go around item that was in the middle of the road. Use. Yeah, sorry. I was going to say something else, but I couldn't think of the term. It's probably going to hit me in a second. The occupancy network. That's what I was looking for. I wanted to say use occupancy network, but I just couldn't think of the term. All right, cool. Coming up to speed. All right, there's a speed limit sign of 60. Let's see, it's going to drop it. Yeah, it's going to drop it. Let's just boost it up to 65. Keep with the flow of traffic. We are still good to stay in this lane. It does end in 1 mile. Now, I don't know if I still have the setting on from yesterday. Yeah, so it was on chill, but minimal lane changes was off. I had that on last night. Let's see how much of a difference it's going to be. All right, cool. Changing lanes to follow route. Let's boost this up to 70. Which it's probably going to catch the speed limit sign again and put me down to 60. All right, so this car has its hazards on for whatever reason. So let's see how long it takes FSD to go ahead and go around this person, because there's a faster lane. And this lane ends anyway, so. Let's change this to assertive real quick and let's see what happens. Okay, so once I change it to assertive, it really wanted to transfer into that faster lane. Yeah, so this drive is really smooth so far. I like it, handling the highway well. Let's hope the rest of the drive downtown stays the same and everything is smooth. All right, so here's speed limit goes down to 55. I'm just boosting it up because I'm going with the flow of traffic here. From a legality perspective, yes, you can say I am breaking the law. However, I'm just going with the flow of traffic because this is how this area is here. So now we're entering into downtown. See all the buildings yet again. So I just want to get away from that sign. And I put the car in an interesting situation. Let's see what it's gonna what it's going to do. Changing lanes away from path blockage. Nice. So I'm going to shut off the navigation because this is just the straight shot here. So still gives the message of being scared around cones, or nervous, I guess you can say. So let's go over to the right lane. So this is the GM World Headquarters, General Motors, or Government Motors. Almost like it wanted to go into that right lane. Interesting. So, time to drop a pin. Let's see where it's going to take us. Just don't take us on the highway. No, don't take us on the highway. Damn it. I don't want the highway. We just got off the highway. All right, let's send it to Woodward. All right, cool. It's partially go through Campus Martius, but that's all right. We're going to head in the opposite direction now than what we usually come through. So... all right, so it's going to turn right, kind of being cautious around this pedestrian, which it should be, because as the car was approaching, he was still in the crosswalk. That's good. So we're going to go up to Monroe Street. It was going to merge left, but then it got afraid of that family that was waiting there. All right, cool. Next set of lights is Monroe Street, which is our left turn. It's had trouble in the past with this turn. Okay, slowing down for, I don't know what. It saw something I didn't. But let's see. Okay, wow. It just really took that one. And I had to hightail it there because that GMC needed to yield for vehicle. That was very interesting how it did that. Going over a little bit left for the gentleman coming out of his car. I'm pretty sure it would have made that. It kind of caught me off guard because usually it yields, but I guess it's, you know, becoming, you know, very confident like we are as humans when we drive. So the turning here, now that we're on the trolley tracks along with the lane lines, is kind of throwing it off a bit. But while we're here, I'm just going to switch navigation points again. Yeah, so kind of being cautious around those pedestrians. I saw I was highlighting them a little bit darker on the screen. So let's see what it's going to do here. This car cutting in front of the pickup, causing some traffic. So stopping for the yellow light, good. Wow. And they say FSD is bad. That person, that's like a $300 to $500 ticket right there in the city of Detroit, not yielding for pedestrians. Caught it right on camera. Caught it in 4K. All right, so it's not here. It's, I believe, the next one up. Not bad, not bad. Nice acceleration. Okay, I don't believe it's here. Yep, it was the next one onto Adams. Good. Nice, smooth. doesn't need to... Oh, actually, yeah, it does, because there's pedestrians to the left that it was highlighting right there. That's why it waited, and the light caught it. Good, good. Because, again, it's got 8 cameras around it, and it sees. Compared to us, we have to look left and right, which I, you know, would have caught that a little bit later. I like how it waits, because there's cars and there's pedestrians from our left. So that's good. Good. Now it's going the correct lane. It's slowing down for these ladies. Actually going around them, which is good. Nice. Waiting for this ram lease to get out of our way. All right, cool. So let's send it over to Corktown. See how it gets there. And then we'll make our way back into downtown. Actually, nope, I'm going to end that because it wants to go on the freeway yet again. I don't want to go on the freeway. So let's send it back to Campus Martius. All right, nice picking up the other Tesla. And nice picking up the reroute too. So now there's a car from the right, now there's a car from the left. It's really picking these up nicely. This light is taking extra minute here. Should be turning green here in a sec. So this is Michigan Ave. We're going to be turning left here. Handling that nice. Was creeping up slowly. Wasn't going to really wait for that car if it was going to go. Then it realized it was going. And then it went. It did its thing. So I definitely, I wonder if there's construction. Okay, I don't know why it's picking this lane. This is interesting. I definitely want it to go through Campus Martius. It does this to me every time. Uh-oh. Let's see what it's going to do here. Well, you're the one who picked the lane. I wonder if there's like construction leading into Campus Martius ahead, because it's not. Okay, now it's going straight. But it's like doing this weird thing. Hang on, we got a red light here. Because Campus Martius is directly ahead. Okay, there it goes. I don't know why it didn't want to pick that. It's kind of weird when you randomly drop it. Well, so it kind of, those gentlemen were coming, like slowly coming and crossing where they're not supposed to. So the car like braked really hard because it got afraid of them. And then he was looking right. So if he continued straight, he would have just walked right into the Tesla. All right, so let's see how it's going to handle Campus Martius. Still some confusion in this area, like usual. Interesting. Ran through that red. Now it's green, so let's, okay, I might have to push the car through because FSD doesn't want to turn on. Yeah, it seems to still have problems with that area. I wonder why. So let's send it to another random destination. Light's green. Okay, picking the inner lane, which is fine, because we're going to be going straight for a while. Good. Yeah, spoke too soon. A little bit confused on where to go. It's going to be turning on the next street, next set of lights. Interesting. It's like I wanted to change lanes, but even though we have to go left. Okay, light is green. I was like, oh, is it going to stop? Okay, taking a little bit wide to avoid that curb. Good. Getting ready to do the right turn. Kind of going around those pedestrians like I'm not going to wait for you guys forever. So it's really kind of going in between, you know, lanes. Let's oops, sorry about that. I put minimal lane change and chill. Let's see if the drive changes now. Slowly going, checking this row of cars here. So where are we going? Yep, I know exactly where it's going. We've taken this turn before in the past. Light is green. Hopefully it proceeds through, because these lights don't last forever. Nice. Good. And it sees there was a row of cars there, so it didn't, you know, pick that lane. Good. Saw the traffic was backed up. It still went behind it before it was too late and, you know, passed all those cars. Figured it out. All right, so it got us here. Let's see, let's take a random street. Nice. Making room for this gentleman getting in. Catching the light before it turns red. Nice, nice. Return back onto Lafayette here. So these complex downtown areas are starting to get a lot better. I remember back in the day, a few years ago, it was pretty wild. But again, traffic's pretty light. Okay. Stopped an extra few seconds there, which is fine. I'm okay with that. So it's not creeping up, it's just waiting for the green light. Playing it cool around this person going across. Okay, needs to get over one lane. Actually, no, I'm incorrect. It's in the correct lane. It can go. It's green, but it's just being cautious around these two individuals. A little overly cautious, in my opinion. Which is good that it did that, because you see they're not even paying attention. Clearly they're not allowed to cross, but FSD putting them first instead of its own destination point. Okay, so I heard the rumors that there was no turn on red. I don't think it reads that. It's like a digital sign in front of us on that light pole. I think it's just programmed in not to turn on red in general unless you push it through, because that was a big complaint a lot of people had, that it would turn on red. So I don't know if that's what's going on. Looks like it was. Interesting. All right, smokestack in the middle of the street. What is it gonna do? Nice, avoiding it. Going into the correct lane, which is good. Kind of taking this turn slow. Not sure why. We have the right of way. And that's the destination. So I'm just shutting off the system to pick another area. Let's head into Midtown. We haven't been there in a while. College Town, I like to call it. Clear. It's interesting, stopping right at the line. Don't thank me, buddy, thank FSD. Should get a shirt that says that. Don't thank me, thank FSD. Being extra cautious, going out. So it's not, I believe actually this is the street. Yep, Martin Luther King Boulevard. Okay, it's going way up there, which I don't like that it's doing that because the light might change on us and then we're going to be in the middle of an intersection. Yeah, now we're going to be stuck in this intersection. So I'm going to push the car through because I don't want to be stuck in the middle section with all this traffic. So I'm going to report that. Needs to not creep up like that at that particular intersection. Was stuck in the middle of the road blocking traffic. Okay, so apparently there's a situation up here with the police. Let's see what the system is going to do. Yeah, so we're going to have to disengage here because there is a situation. Let's send the car back the other way. Yeah, it still wants to go right. So unfortunately, that didn't work out. Creeping up. Waiting for the pedestrian to cross on the little bike. It's highlighting this car blue in front of us. So if it wants to go, yep, you should be honking at FSD. It needs to be going. Waiting for all that traffic. Being extra cautious here. So definitely needs to work on those gaps and timing them. I mean, there was plenty of time. It just needs to hightail it. And I know it hightails it now since version 11. Doesn't wait in certain situations, but I don't know. Something just throws the system off. So this is a pretty dense area here. Cars parked on both sides, traffic on both sides. I'm not sure what's holding up the traffic. So we definitely have to go down this street. I do hear some music, so maybe there's like an event going on. I think there's an event going on back the other way where the road was closed. Yeah, I think there's like a festival going on. It might be, I think it might be the Pride Festival, because I saw a couple Pride flags. Okay, so navigation complete. I got enough battery for, I believe, one more. So, DIA. Okay, Okay, there's a Model 3 slowly approaching from behind us. So let me, oops, sorry, bud. Let me get out of everybody's way here. So traffic behind us, light is red. It's going to turn green here, again, with the creeping. 2 individuals going across. Needs to yield for them. Needs to wait for this car, which is doing everything it should. Good. Exactly how you're supposed to handle it from a legality perspective. I just wish these random turn signals wouldn't happen, because it confuses other drivers on the road. Okay, cool. So it got us to our destination. It's a little bit more up here to the DIA. So I'm shutting off the system. A lot of traffic in this area. Like I said, I think the Pride Festival is going on. So I got about like 5% left on this GoPro. Actually 1%. Thanks for tuning into Detroit Tesla. I will see you in the next drive.